Hi friends, this is Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about the DM Bloodsworth's Shadowdark session that he ran at the Philadelphia Area Gaming Expo Convention in Oaks, PA in January 2025. I was invited to the game, and today I want to talk about what I didn't like about this Shadowdark session. All right, so first of all, okay, yeah, so I'll just say it. Pre-gen. I was given a pre-generated character. Nope. Do not like, it sucks. I do not like pre-gens. Wait a second, Scott. You were at a convention, right? Oh, they have to give you a pre-gen. No. Pre-gens suck all the time, okay? I don't care what your excuse is. I don't care about convention play. I don't care about anything. Never, ever give anyone a pre-generated for any reason. Here's why. You're the dungeon master, they're the player, right? You control every single aspect of the world except one, right? I, as a player, have a right to decide my species and my class, my name and my backstory. And nothing excuses you from taking that away from me. Nothing. Not convention play, nothing. This is a social contract. This was written on the stone wall with Gary's finger, right? Dungeon Master controls the world. The player character controls the player character and makes every choice for the player character. Pre-gens always suck, right? And you're like, wait a second, Scott, when you're playing a convention game, there's a lot of, you don't have a lot of time. Well, first of all, you had a 4-hour block, right? Second of all, Shadowdark character creation takes less than 15 minutes, right? A good dungeon master could do it in 5, right? That's it, right? And the reality is, any good dungeon master worth their salt, in my humble opinion, should never, ever hand out a single pre-gen to anyone. And I understand I'm the only person on the internet saying this, right? And the reason why is I'm not at the table for fun, right? I believe that every single time we sit down to a Dungeons & Dragons game, we need to let Gary's legacy live, and every player at the table needs a chance to improve, grow, and transform. And convention play does not excuse you. Convention play does not excuse you, right? You still owe that. Wait a second, Scott. You're playing Shadowdark. You're not playing Dungeons & Dragons. You can seal your flapping maw. Shadowdark is Dungeons & Dragons to the core, right? All Kelsey did was take Gary Gygax's work and boil it down to the marrow and present it again with more progressiveness and more diversity, a little more drama and a little more dynamism than Gary did. But it's Dungeons & Dragons at the core, right? So she's not excused, right? So I'm going to say this every time. Pre-gens always suck. Pre-gens are always an offense to every player at the table because you are taking their choice and you have no right to do that, right? Your area is every single non-player character in the world, every piece of treasure, every deity, every location, and that's enough. Only a ridiculous control freak hands out pre-gens. It is a theft of agency every single time, and I will say this until it stops, right? This has to die, right? Pre-gens suck always. So I did not like that. Did not like it. Okay? All right. Did not like that. Do not like pre-gens. Do not like pre-gens. Okay. Next, you will notice that I have been using some very specific, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna cut this off. I'm gonna cut this off here. There's other things I didn't like. I'll make them in another video. And the reason why is I want to keep this tight. And I also want to have the conversation below, okay? Because I know y'all are gonna come for me. I know it. I know it. I know you control freak dungeon masters are gonna get in there and tell me why you have the right to push your horrible, offensive, highly damaging pre-gens to players and steal literally the originating spark of agency. Let's have the conversation right here. Every single word you just heard is my humble opinion. Nothing more and absolutely nothing less. The important part is when I get to hear your humble opinion, when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider subscribing and have a fetch millennium.